if you told me that Tony Parker could not play a single minute of this upcoming NBA Finals, I would still pick the Spurs to win in 6 games. Now, remember, we are talking about a man whose case I was making just a year ago for MVP of this league. We're talking about a man who some still make the case is the best point guard in the league. Yet, of Game 6 the other night in Oklahoma City was indecisive, just dribble, dribble, dribble. Come pick for me, dribble, 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 dribble. I don't like that pick. I'll dribble, 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 dribble. And now Kawhi, Danny Green, even Duncan, they just stand and watch Tony dribble. And I tweeted, I said, I can't. It's going to be this behind the back, between the legs pass. The ball is going to move like crazy. 2 different offenses. It's going to be a run and shoot offense. They're going to push it. They're going to shoot fast break 3-point shots. Patty's going to run to the corner on a 2-on-1 break and shoot a 3. It's a whole different world with Manu running the point. Now, clearly, it's better to have Manu come off the bench. Want Tony or one? No, I want him. I want him healthy because there was a Tony Parker against Portland in those first 3 games. He torched Damian Lillard. It was no contest. Damian Lillard could not cover Tony Parker. But some nights, Tony Parker can't cover the other guy on the other team. He can just drift on defense. He had no chance against Russell Westbrook. You could also say who does have much of a chance. Exactly. But once they switched Kawhi onto Russell Westbrook and Danny Green onto Kevin Durant, now you got a fair fight. Now you got a level playing field. So, again, it's incredible to me what those stats just said. The stats were with me. They said, we'll give you a little bit of a drop-off in chance, but not that much. The stats would still say the Spurs win overall, even without Tony Parker.
People need to be tested for having selective amnesia. Tony Parker is an elite player in this game. Tony Parker was in the lead against the Oklahoma City Thunder because he went up against a star who may be the most athletic point guard we have ever seen.
I think he is. You know, I'm ready to say he is.
He is. Russell Westbrook is on another level in terms of his leaping ability and his speed. And not only that, the tenacity to watch him up close and the way is how feisty and tenacious he is. He's like a piranha, man.
Right.
This dude is
he plays with rage.
Yeah, he does. He truly does. He does play with rage, which is why, again, I understand how he's sitting on the side and not in the huddle. Right. He doesn't want sanity to contaminate him. You understand what I'm saying? He wants to be enraged because that's how he plays. And one of the assistant coaches broke it down to me this way with Russell Westbrook. What makes him special is that he's the kind of guy when everybody is just lollygagging or they're just going through whatever doldrums they're experiencing. He's the guy that says, I'm going. Are y'all coming with me or not?
That's true.
Because I'm not slowing down. Okay? For Tony Parker, with the mileage on his body, with the responsibilities that are placed on his shoulders, to have to go up against that, even Greg Popovich knew that's a lot to ask. You don't have to worry about that with Miami. It's a different animal. It's a different beast. Because the person that could come at them like that, Tony Parker doesn't have to defend against in LeBron James, okay? You got a Norris Cole. This is where Tony Parker is going to be very, very pivotal. Mario Chalmers has to get out of his little spell. He's got to show up and play more consistently. But I believe in Mario Chalmers. When the big moments arrive, Mario Chalmers,
he's a big game player.
Look, Kansas won a national championship because of that man when they beat Memphis, okay? He sent it in overtime.
Wait a second. LeBron won his first championship because of Mario Chalmers.
I was getting ready to say that as well. So let's understand that Mario Chalmers is no joke. But I like Norris Cole. Norris Cole, cat quick, energetic, feisty, comes at it, gets up in you. He is a perfect complement And you're going to need Tony Parker to deal with that. Because even though I was impressed with what I saw from Corey Joseph, came in there in the second half,
he is
7 minutes.
He's
a fine young player. 7 minutes, not one single turnover. They were a +7 with him on the floor. We like and respect Corey Joseph. But Norris Cole is Norris Cole. And I think Norris Cole will have the edge. You need Tony Parker on that floor to deal with the kind of havoc that, dare I say, Norris Cole can cause you. And so for me, let's not sit there and just summarily dismiss Tony Parker. You're going to need him to win the championship against Miami, which ain't going to happen.
Okay, explain this to me.
Sure.
Saturday night, halftime, Oklahoma City up 7. I'm like, boy, this is going to be a big mountain to climb. Tony Parker can't go, and I'm thinking, God, really? And then my next thought was, maybe we got a chance now. Corey Joseph starts the second half. They go on a 37-20 run in the third quarter. Explain that. They win the third quarter by 17 points with Corey Joseph playing half the quarter at point guard.
They're so familiar with one another that Oklahoma City knows what to do to defend who you're customarily going to defend. There's a reason that Boris Diaw came in that game and was so effective. He threw him for a loop. There's a reason that even though Matt Bonner didn't score a point, he threw them for a loop. That Corey Joseph comes into the game and he throws a full loop because you're not anticipating. You got to remember, because Scott Brooks doesn't go but so deep, the guys that are on the floor are staying on the floor. And they're accustomed to dealing with certain guys and what they're going to throw at you. So when you throw a wrinkle into the equation, it threw them off a little bit. All I'm saying to you is that's not the case going up against Miami.